When we come back, the inspirational story of one of the SEC's best on and off the field. How DJ Williams turned a spot on the map into the place he would make his mark as a man.
There's no point of, wasting a day on being upset about something or being mad at somebody. Of course those days do sink in, but they don't last long. A lot of people ask me why I smile all the time. I guess I'm making up for years lost that I never did smile.
Thank you. Winning the award last year was something very special. This award's a little different. It's not about the stats on the field or how you play the game, which we all know this winner can play the game too. But winning the award last year was truly amazing for me. I battled through cancer, came back on the field to play, and have played in all 12 games of this season, going for a bowl game now. But this year's winner is a guy who truly exemplifies the word inspiration. He's unbelievably courageous. I got to meet his family last night. They're unbelievably courageous as well. And he's really been able to do it on and off the field. As you just saw, he's the best tight end in the country, but he's also one of the best men in the country. Let's take a look.
Before they became the hands that shaped his future, DJ Williams used one finger to start the journey toward a new life.
I just put my finger on a map and it landed in Little Rock, and we got in the car and left, and that's where we started over.
It was not a beginning born of choice. Williams and his two sisters grew up outside Dallas with childhoods marked by brutal fear. Their mother, Vicky, was frequently beaten by their father, David Williams, whose violent episodes were fueled by crack addiction.
He had taken a cast iron skillet and broke it over my head. And if I wouldn't have raised my hand up, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Her pinky is broken. She can't bend it out. And that reminds her every day of it, that that's the hand that saved her life. It made me feel like I was in a position, a helpless position. There was nothing I can do.
The day after DJ's 11th birthday in 1999, the family reached the breaking point.
He hit me and bursted my eardrum. When he left the house, I looked at the children and I said, I don't think I can do this anymore.
I knew what was coming. I knew we were gonna leave everything, leave my dad behind, and at the time did not sound like a bad day at all. The thing about it now that I'm older is I understood the courage that it took for my mom to make a decision like that.
If we go, we're leaving everything. I said, I'm leaving my job, we're leaving the house. I said, kids, we are just gonna start out with the clothes you got on your bag.
2 days after arriving at a shelter in Dallas, the family found out David Williams was a fugitive after shooting another man 8 times. After a week at the shelter, officials told Vicky to leave the state for her own safety.
I was scared to go. I didn't know anybody. And DJ looked at me and said, Mom, don't worry.
My mom was ready to leave, and she pulled out a map and told me to put my finger on it, and that's where we're gonna go. It was as simple as that. Big map, finger on it, boom, that's where we went.
As David Williams was eventually found guilty of attempted murder, the family started over in Arkansas with nothing, but found strength in one another.
We needed each other to lean on, and that's exactly what we did. It made us grow close, very close.
DJ knows in a heartbeat you can lose everything you have. And that's why he takes every day and just embraces it.
A dozen years after leaving Dallas, the country has now seen what DJ Williams can do with his hands.
DJ's at the 15, cuts back to the middle of the field, to the 10, to the 5, Williams to the pylon, touchdown Arkansas!
A senior at Arkansas, he's the NCAA's active leader in receptions and receiving yards by a tight end. As he prepares to graduate this month, perhaps the most important thing he carries is his message of hope, strength, and love.
I want to be a living example that just because you come from a broken background, that's not where it has to end. You can make whatever you want to out of yourself. hopefully my story will inspire other people to put all the bad things that they have in their life aside and make their choice to become who they want to be.
Walt Disney is widely credited with saying, "All your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them." This year's Disney Spirit Award recipient, DJ Williams, is a living testament to that belief. DJ.
DJ, congratulations.
Thank you.
We just saw your story when things got the toughest and the darkest in your childhood. What was it that pulled you through, that gave you belief that things like this might be possible someday?
It was family. You know, we were in a situation where we truly were all we had, and that's what we had to depend on. And of course, we couldn't be where we were now if it wasn't for God. And He's a big part of our life, our family's life, and I'm just thankful He's put us in the position we are in now.
This award is about inspiration. Mark has inspired so many, and inspiration can mean helping people through fear. What do you say to kids feeling that fear that you felt for yourself and for your family as a young child?
For me, I was young, of course, not too really aware of what was going on, but I still had that sense of fear. But I also understood with my mom's guidance, you know, I have a choice to what I want to be in life. And it's not determined by, you know, my upbringing or who I'm around. It's my choice. And I made the best out of it. And so far, it's worked out to my family. First, starting with my mother, I've dedicated this award to her. I wish we had 4 trophies because we should have one for me and my 2 sisters and my mom. It's just an amazing experience, and I'm glad to share it with them.
As Mark mentioned, you're also a hell of a football player. You'll be taking the field against Ohio State in the Sugar Bowl, along with the Razorback teammates. As a kid, there were Christmases with no presents. We're in the holiday season. Because of football, you're going to have a lot of Christmases, we hope, down the line with lots of big presents. What else besides that has this sport meant to your process?
It's big time. It's helped me build character as a man. I'm really, you know, not a great father figure in my life, and a lot of people that have been that figure have been my coaches. You know, starting with Tim Perry. He's my coach at CAC. He was my coach at CAC. He's a great band. Got me to play football. I was determined to be in the band, and he got me out of it. And I'm thankful he did. I can still. There's a YouTube clip playing the snare drum. It's pretty good. But and then after that, went to Arkansas, recruited by Houston Nutt. He's a phenomenal person, a great players coach. A lot of people can understand after playing with him what I'm talking about. And then Coach Petrino, he's really instilled a lot in me. He understood that with hard work you can achieve anything. He's a phenomenal coach and a phenomenal man. A lot of people outside really don't, you know, understand that, but just being a player, a part of his system, he's really built me as a man. He's built character in each one of our teammates. He's just a great coach. And I have Jeff Long here with me too. He's our athletic director, and I can go to him and talk to him about anything. I'm just blessed with all the people that I have around me.
Well, congratulations on your upcoming graduation. Congratulations to the Disney Spirit Award and also the Mackey Award, and thanks for being the example that you are. Folks, DJ Williams, we wish you the best, sir.
When we return, we'll honor the top place kicker in America with the Lou Groza Award.